Alrighty. Hello, hello. I am distracted. I am distracted right now. Yeah, I got golf on my other monitor over here. I'm watching golf. Equipment. Yeah, Wes Bryson. Okay, that worked. So the update did a few things, especially if you've got mods. Obviously, it broke them all. That kind of goes without saying. But some other things it changed as well. So on my personal and as well on this one, I had to reset the coal cars. It didn't. I missed one. Yep, right here. Operations load none. So you got to reselect Bryson. So where else? Was there one up here at Alarka? No. What about Bryson? Yep. So this one has none. And I bet that was the Dillsboro one. Yep. Okay. So we're good. We're good. Back to normal. Yeah, man, that update dropped a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. What does this say? What does it say? YouTube's giving me a problem right now. It's giving me a code. Or not a code, but a warning. What does it say? Oh, never mind. It went away. It was something about the audio. But I know the audio is fine. So YouTube's just being YouTube. YouTube is just being YouTube, man. Where's 500? Oh, yeah, it's right here. Because it's waiting for 601 to go through. I don't know if it's worth fast forwarding a little bit. So I'll go over the notes here in a little while. Let some people join in, get into chat, things like that. And because I am live a little earlier than I normally am, but. Oh, he's already departing. Okay. Flip that one. There's a long list. Snitsky, how you doing, man? What's up? You know it's a good tee shot when you just walk away.
Emotional damage.
Did that play? That sounded weird in my head. Did that
Hi everybody.
Did that play twice?
Emotional damage.
Okay, that one looked like it came through fine. Okay. It was sounding weird. It sounded like it played twice. So yeah, there are new toys for you Twitch people that you guys can play with down below. Decided to try out Blurp. And so it's got a bunch of little sound bites. I mean, I guess there's over 700,000 of them to choose from. And I really didn't go through a whole lot of them, but there's also the AI text-to-speech. So you can pick from Morgan Freeman, Darth Vader, as well as others, put in your message, and, well, you can have Samuel L. Jackson repeat whatever say whatever you type. That's a very slimmer grouping of voices there. So But I figure, hey, order some boxcars. We can buy boxcars now. Yeah, I was wondering how all that works out with the parts because I haven't gone through. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I haven't gone through a day cycle yet. So what are we looking for here? Wooden, steel frame. What's the preferred one? The largest, which would be the 50-foot, it looks like. Yeah. How many you want? Oh, I wonder if this is another severe. Lightning in your area. Well, I don't want alerts for Champagne. There's storms flaring up between there and my house. Is this, well, we only need like one or two to go between all of the repair shops? Another one? Jeez. Are you going to give me an alert for every damn lightning bolt? Every single one that hits AccuWeather? Yeah, we got one guy there. There it is. One guy there. We should have one everywhere. Nope, wrong one. Two in Bryson, and there should be one. Nope. We'll get one up there. Because I know everything has to start. They put in damage wearing on the rolling stock and power units. So two, maybe three, because I found out today passenger cars are going to be need to be rotated. What do you mean rotated? I'll go with three. We've got the money. Or do I want to? Okay, there we go. Yeah. And then Bryson. Okay. Fuck, another one. Yeah, wear and tear, yeah. Well, we got mechanics everywhere in case something happens with the locomotives, but Bryson has two. And so I figured just leave it that way. Let me get back here. Where is everyone? He's on the way to Alerka. Get him sorted out. Before you jump on, I did install one new mod. I've updated the map as well as the West Bryson Industries and the West Bryson Interchange. But I added from Chalmers the crossover here in Silva. Not the crossover, but I mean the extra track. So we got one up here, and then there's another one down here, which I didn't know it adds a second one. So yeah, that's definitely nice. I'm a single player. I've already used it. So That's the only thing I've added. Already had that one? Okay. Yeah, other than that, there really wasn't much else to update, which is good. Or would they say that over in Discord? Uh, flip all that back. Unfortunately, the equipment, since I just fired this up, everything's still 100%, but we'll have to figure out how how we want to rotate everything around, you know? Yeah, I'll be spacing out here and there. PGA Championship, man. Got that up over here on the other monitor. You think all they all need to get parked every night? Well, having only 2 guys, I don't think is going to be enough then, is it? Hmm. All right, I got to turn this off. I don't know why it's doing this suddenly. Government alerts. No. Oh, it's making me. Oh, screw it. Disable notifications. Lightning alert off. And I love it. I say current location. I am not in Champaign. There. Turned off the alerts, all that. I'll leave the government alerts on. Because that's for, like, watches. But the lightning alerts, yeah, I don't need that. Mr. Kojak, how you doing, man? I mean, I don't think we need to park all of our locomotives in Bryson every night, do we? If we've got these other locations. Son of a bitch. Watch this shit. Bryson's tee shot. Pulls it left. And then boop. Out into the fucking fairway. My tee shot would have wound up 3 holes over. If I ever found the golf ball again. Some people have all the luck, dude. Trying to stay cool. Very balming 88. Storms passing through. Yeah, we got some just to the south, and it's 86. Just glancing over at the phone. Even the wife said it's hot. So. Well, right now, there ain't much else to really do. I mean, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's no point in sleeping already. Might not want to sell them. You're killing me here, you know that? Well, if we turn around and buy, but then again, you've already said there is no correlation with using the Palace cars and attracting more customers. So, right? Hey, some people, they respond to the nostalgia stuff. There was an ad in Chicago for the longest time for a car dealer, and this woman, I don't know if it was the guy's mom or not, but would, talk about making cookies for people who bought cars. and whatever for the dealership or whatever. And, you know, you knew she had to be dead and gone already. But, you know, there she was 15 years later or whatever. 15 years later. Still hadn't changed or anything, and gotta make the cookies. There's another one, Victory Auto Wreckers. Man, I don't think anyone's dead, but it's an ad from like the late 70s or early 80s. And, you know, 20 years later, they're still showing the fucking ad. I was going to go park it in the Y. We could park active trains over there, but yeah, that's fine too. Yeah. That works. JB's running the show here, folks. I just stream it. So we'll flip that one. You're already flipped. There and there. Park you over there.
Them.
This one. It's like 30, 40 years old and they were still showing it on TV. I mean, I just... It's just amazing. I was wanting to do iRacing. That was the plan originally, but I figured, you know what? This is probably the more hot hand since there was an update. And iRacing is more time dependent for me, where I have to You know, if say a race kicks off at 4:30, I go live at, you know, 4:40, you know, I've missed that race because I'm probably not sitting there in the chair. I'm still getting my drink or whatever else. So it's the only downside to iRacing is, you know, since I'm not in every class, I don't like every class. I'm limited to the times that the races are being held. I really should look into branching out. But... No dose. How you doing, bud? New update is awesome. You love it, huh? I have not experienced all of it yet. So you want these 4 on the repair track, or do you want them over here on these spare ones? What were you thinking, JB? All right, so I'll kick them forward. Wow, Bryson tied for second, one back. Come on, Xander. Come on, Xander. It's pure joy. Well, you like torture, so you're probably loving the whole damage and wear factor on everything. All right, where's 6,000? In the Dale's barrel. Anyone close behind him? No, so I can actually go ahead and pull him in. Yeah, he's hungry and thirsty, so we'll pull him in over here. Look at that. Fits 4 cars beautifully. Oh, service miles, 3,000 or 300. I do remember it's every 1,000 miles they suggest doing an overhaul. So we shall keep that in mind. Yeah, he's good. There ain't nothing coming. I was telling them in Discord we need to wear and tear and be able to shut it off for the ones that won't. Yeah, there is that option. I was hoping we were going to get the baggage cars in company mode maybe next time. Oh, the overhauls take forever. Well, it's going to be a while to hit 1,000 miles, I think. Oops. I'll tell you what, from seeing Bryson on YouTube videos, Bryson DeChambeau is like a math nut. He's always doing numbers in his head. It's like that meme from was it Bachelor Party, where the guy where what's his name, Galifianakis or whatever, is at the poker table and all the equations are going through his head. That's Bryson. Always doing the math. No, wait, is it just the locomotives for the overhaul, or or did I not read it correctly and it's also the cars as well? I did read something about that one day at the drop off, but I thought that was I was assuming something different. Oops. Ah, cars. Okay. Thought I hit forward. I need to get me some Taco Bell. I haven't had that in a minute. They changed the locations near me at work. They built a new building, a new restaurant, and closed the old one. And then they closed down KFC just a couple weeks ago. I didn't like that KFC. It was kind of ghetto and just wasn't really good. Gotcha. Click on the skeleton cars or passenger cars, it'll tell you. 11 miles, 99%. Last overhaul, never. Taco Bell rules around here, man. Forget that Taco John shit. Yep, that's where I play. Lake of the Ozarks down there. That's the Oaks. Par 3 course right here. The Oaks right there. That's a par 3 hole. I'm sorry. Now they got a a golf package set up and everything, so I might have to take a look into that. Might have to check it out. Yeah, they said that locomotives now come with only 25% fuel. What do you think of new chuff sounds? Yeah, might as well hit that one, and that one, and that one. Shit, I could say screw it. We're gonna sleep it right now, save ourselves a whole bunch of wear and tear. Because if you advance multiple hours, does the wear and tear keep up with that?
Hello, motherfucker.
True, how you doing? It works for you. So also, I think I mentioned it in the Discord, but yeah, I looked on the website for Blurp. There is no way to make text to speech for channel points. I can work on the channel points and everything and pick stuff out, but it doesn't allow that for channel points. So the question is, who's going to be the first to try it? I also doubt that using that is going to be applicable to when I do a troll casket. I don't know about the Twitch integration though for 7 days, but dropping bits as a TTS through Blurp, I don't think is going to trigger a troll for troll casket. At least I don't think it has in the past, because I think someone's tried it with the what was it, stream alerts or sound alerts down there as well. And it didn't look like it worked. So Casket's going to do 7 days very soon. I was trying to get modlets to work today and I couldn't. So I ended up saying fuck it and I downloaded War of the Walkers. I must be missing something. There must be something I'm missing because I can't get modlets to work. I was just trying to put in the SMX UI, the upgraded UI that's out there, and I couldn't get it to work, and then all the other stuff, it just wasn't. So there's got to be something I'm missing. Maybe I think I'm playing without EAC on, but really I am playing with EA. I don't know, because if you're using mods, the modlets and whatnot with 7 days, you have to have the easy anti-cheat off, EAC. So yeah, fuck if I know. So I just said screw it, and I downloaded War of the Walkers, and I'll still try to work on using the individual modlets, but if I still can't get it to go, then at least I do have War of the Walkers installed, ready to go. But that will be that'll be later this week, possibly even Wednesday. Although I think I was doing iRacing on Wednesday, so hell, 7 days could even be tomorrow and Thursday. So I'm guessing I will not be one of the early streamers for 7 days. I guess they started sending out emails. Some people were saying that they had gotten their email on Wednesday. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how fast they're going through them. I don't know how many they got. One moderator came back and said, yeah, there's, even though it says 5,000 followers on Twitch or 5,000 on YouTube, he says, we're getting applications from people with only 3. So he's like, we're wasting our time on stuff like this when we flat out said this is what you need to have. So I made a comment saying, yeah, I easily beat the YouTube number, but I don't expect to get it. And I said, you know what? I'm just fine. I'm fine with that. Am I going to cry about not getting early access to the release for, 2.5 days? No, I'm not. Because I know I'll have it on Monday like everyone else, and that's that. I said it frees up more golf time on the weekend. Oh, don't go in the bunker, Bryson. It went in the bunker. Well, I think we can count out Bryson unless Xander chokes. We're good. All right. Sender. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I don't have to click on this anymore. I can just go here. Road.
The real Kojak 313 says, choo choo, motherfucker.
That came through quick. I didn't like the motherfucker part. It didn't sound right. Didn't sound right.
The real Kojak 313 says, choo choo, motherfucker.
It started to sound like him.
The real Kojak 313 says, choo choo, motherfucker.
But then it tails off. Was it easy to do? All right, tell you what. For a limited time, so you guys can play with this a little bit. That should go through. Yeah, I gotta see if oh, there's a subscriber bits discount. I can add an editor. That's what I was looking for. Oh, there it is, Twitch user. I can play a walk-on sound for you too. I don't want to do a walk-on. I thought I was just adding you as a editor, but add editors, yeah. I don't know. Price should have dropped. You might have to refresh. Yeah, see, it's not giving me any options. Oh, so you have to sign up on Blurp. That's why. I've got your name here. It shows you as a Twitch user. But you need to sign up on Blurp and then tell me your name there so I can, because it has to be a Blurp user, obviously. Then I can make you an editor. So yeah, I can actually, this is different, give you guys Twitch subscriber discounts. See if I turn that on. Edit discounts. Reward your subscribers with sub-only discounts to all your shareable blurps on the extension. I can do 25, 50, 75, or 100% off. That's interesting. Huh. All right, let's get back to this. So he's rolled out. Let's get this. Is it showing up for 50 bits now on the blurps? On the blurpies? BLERP. They have an affiliate program too. So I need to get 200 total plays on stream, 7 plays in the last month, 12 unique viewers playing a blurb, 5 unique viewers paying for a blurb, 4 unique days of paid plays in 30 days, and $11 earned, and I can become an affiliate.
Run, bitch! Run!
Everest, how you doing? We're just checking out blurb right now. Oh, wow. Create custom AI voice. Unlock exclusive blurb feature. Create your own TTS voice for your stream. Dr. Evil, anyone? Maybe a better Samuel L. Jackson? But that's with
The real Kojak 313 says, "Holy fuck, it's Gordon fucking Ramsay."
that one sounds good. That one sounds better. That's why if we get to affiliate, I'll have to, or you can, find it's 60 to 90 seconds of audio. So we just string together a whole bunch of fucking Samuel L. Jackson sound bites, and hopefully it plays out right. We just got to make sure we get motherfucker in there a whole bunch of times. Ooh. Oh. That was a replay. Yeah, we're just playing with passengers right now. Everything's been delivered and everything's doing its own thing, so not much else to do besides just sit around and wait. How's he on fuel? He's already down to 92%. $99. So we might have to get 500 in before too soon here. Yeah, it might take a minute because you're still not showing up yet. Opens the Miller High Life. You know, the funny thing is you say that, and here's one here: TTV beers for breakfast, and it looks like it's a short-haired. I mean, she might have dreadlocks. Black lady with a big butt, taking a selfie in the mirror of her butt. Ooh, I snuck that switch change in right before. Gotta love doing that. In the real world, that's a fucking derail. Oh, there he is. Kojak 313. Assign as editor, unrestricted search and AI TTS access grant. And then block. There you go. You're all set up. We will now lose Kojak for the rest of the stream. He is going to disappear. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'll go too late tonight. Last time I checked, I still have like a 6:30 start tomorrow. And it's gonna be a long fucking day. We got that big 700-yard pour tomorrow. Oh, no, I have a weather alert. Weather statement has been issued from my town. It'll expire at 6, but it doesn't tell me what the special weather statement. Strong thunderstorms will impact southern the counties, Iroquois and Newton, Benton, and southern Jasper and Indiana. Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms capable of producing a land spout along a line. Oh, wow, they're moving slow. From near Walcott to near Gibson City, movement northeast at 5. That's heading my way. Land spouts, wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour, and half-inch hail. Oh, no, bunker. Yeah, they're spotty. They're freckled. Shay, doing all right, man. How about you? You know, I really haven't. Ooh, wow, that dropped in. That was dramatic. I really haven't experienced a whole lot yet. We haven't gone through a day cycle, but we're monitoring the wear and tear on the rolling stock and everything. So, damn it, didn't throw that switch. Oh yeah, there it is, hidden. And Bryson just tied it up at 20 under. Shot a 64. Watch this thing drop. Talk about dramatic. Just hangs. Hey, oh, what the hell? I hate it when it does that. Just kind of hangs there for a second. Hello, play. Are we gonna have a three-way tie? Nope. Nope. Did you see the new default map? The map enhancer updated. So I updated it yesterday? No, today. When the mod manager popped up and the Unity mod manager that pops up when you first fire up the game, it showed that there was an update. So, oh, sorry, hit the mic. But no, I have not seen the stock one. So I have no idea what it looks like. Oh, he lipped it out. He's gonna 3-putt. Ooh, bogey for Victor Hovland. You hate to see it for the Norwegian. Break that ping putter. Since Bryson plays on Live, do you think he wants this that much more? A Live player just came in and won the PGA. But then again, Brooks won the US Open last year. So he's not the first Live player to win a PGA major. That's the one thing I love about the modded one. You can see all the rolling stock. Yeah. Yeah, that would be the main reason why, you know, I can just click on any of these and it brings up the information. I don't have to jump to it or anything like that. I love the color coding. I think that's great. I'm getting used to the whole switch track moving thing. You know, to me, it's kind of self-evident. You just look at it. Okay, green, yeah, I know which way it's pointing, so I know which way the track is going. Or the switch is going. So I don't think this piece right here that's blacked out is really necessary. But whatever. We must remind ourselves that common sense is still something that is very, very lacking in many, many people. And for them, even bringing that up is an insult, and it hurts their fragile little feelings. Not that I care.
Okay, Skinner. That's the last time you'll slap your willy around.
Pete, thank you for the raid, dude. Hello to you and your viewers. How was your stream? How you guys doing?
Emotional damage.
Yeah, they get that. Oh, come on, Xander. Xander's going to choke this one away. He better put that chip like 2 feet away from the cup or put it in, whatever went better. Oof. Xander Schauffele hasn't won a major yet, so. I really want to see him get a major.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Pete Smells, thank you for the follow and welcome to the channel. How you doing? Good evening. We just played some Railroader and now we're here to watch you. No pressure, right? No pressure. You guys are here to watch me, and I'm watching the end of the PGA Championship. Did that shout out work? No, it didn't. What is Stream Elements on, man? What is... Am I... I'm not seeing the option for it. Am I blind or something? No, I think yours overall damage, no dose. What, there's no shout out option with Stream Elements? What? No, I've got to be missing it. Oh, I know what Kojak did. All right, that still doesn't want to work. What the f... It's times like this I really question continuing to stream. There's always something wrong. Oh, good job, Xander. Yeah, it's broke, dude. Fucking hell, man. Well, and I'm not even seeing the shout out command. Because you didn't do the exclamation. You did one SO. So I caught that. All right. Exclamation, shout out. But it's not even... Well, see, the funny thing is Kojak does that, but it's right there after him saying, thank you for the follow. And I'm not even seeing any options. I'm in chat and... Oh, there it is. I'll try that one. No, I can't do shout out. Ah, there it is. Slash... There we go. So we can just use the Twitch version, which is just the slash on the question mark key, and then type in the person's name. Yeah, because once again, the bot doesn't want to work. You know, I'm actually tossing around the idea of trying bot rigs for commands and stuff like that. Not for the alerts. I still prefer stream elements for the alerts, but trying out bot rigs with that. Oh no, I did. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I've bounced around between Streamlabs and Stream Elements and bot rigs for a little bit when I was streaming on Kick, and I decided to just roll it all back and go straight to just stick with Stream Elements, and half the time it doesn't want to fucking work. I'm pleased I was used for troubleshooting. Makes me feel useful. Spoken like a man who's not married. Wait, what? The shout out has a wait, which one has a 1 hour cool off? So I asked earlier and no one answered. How are we liking the chuff sounds now? How do we like the way the locomotive sound? You love them? Don't go in the bunker. Oh. Or was that Colin's shot? I didn't see who hit it. It was Shoffley. Oh, good. It stayed out of the bunker. They're tied at 20 under. They're orgasmic? All right. Let's not go that far. I wouldn't go that far with it. You can only use a shout out in a particular channel once in a... Oh, well, you don't need to do 4 shout outs for one channel. So I get that. But if someone else raids me right now, we can still use it on their channel. You think the new chuffs are blended together? The change for speeds isn't... Oh, yeah. I noticed that. It's not too obnoxious. Uh, 151. Now you're really getting detailed, aren't you? So Heath, what a putt. Now you're really getting... I can just go right to him. Is it me or does the... the rails sound different too. Oh shit, didn't want to do that. I just reopened everything.
And as for drugs, well, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Kojak, take a look at all the banned words on the list that they have. Holy fuck. There are terms and phrases that I've never even thought of on that list. And I shared one of them with Kojak, and he's like, dude, I even had to look that up. It's a long list. I mean, long. He's 501. He is stopped. So we'll hit forward. Oh, man. Xander's got a hard shot here. He's like half in the bunker. Oh, boy. I don't know if I can look. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it makes me wonder, you know, how do they know? Who's told them all this stuff? Where do they find it? I mean, some of this stuff is probably so rarely used. So, I mean, do they have people on the inside with different groups that are like, you know, they're getting the lowdown on what the common phrases are and everything? Just like that one dude, what was it, in Australia, what, a couple of years ago, the white supremacists, and then he did the upside down OK symbol. And so suddenly you can't use the OK symbol because that means white power. It says for mature audiences. Yeah. Well, I mean, this show is not for anyone under the age of 26, so. Oh, kind of like Harvard's list of terms that we need to stop using, that everyone laughs at every year. $53 going on 10. Forgot to take a poll on that one. Oh man, look at this messed up shot right here. And that's water right here. Oh. He's aiming right. No, all right, he went left with it, and then it's in the fairway. Good. They're making Happy Gilmore too. What, Netflix is? I just saw the little teaser video for it. I didn't catch if this 18th is a par 4 or a par 5. If it was a 5, Xander's got a chance to stick that close and get birdie and win. So I'm hoping to do some iRacing tomorrow. We'll see. The tracks change over. I don't remember. I'd have to look to see what comes up next. It could be 7 Days to Die. It could be this again. It also depends on how long I work. You know, 700-yard pour. We're doing like 75% of it, so it's gonna be a lot of turn and burn. And so we'll see what happens for Tuesday as well. But I actually just might say screw it and do iRacing on Wednesday. Schedule that one. So then that means it would be a toss-up between 7 Days and Railroader. It's still too early to sleep. So might as well just run passengers and try to soak up the money. Which is not ideal, but... No, it would not be fun for me. Not for me. Yeah, Friday night, horrible night for me. Dear God, it was bad. It feels like I had another pinched nerve. It was that bad. And what was it? A prednisone? I had one left. So the wife at one point finally came in because I was having, it was just so painful even to turn over or to roll over or anything like that. And oh, it is a par 5 and shiny thing. So she gave me one of the last pill for that, and I think like 2 knockoff ibuprofens. And I was able to finally fall asleep. Next morning though, and even today, really no issues with the back at all, which is really weird. Full contact golf? Nah, I'm good. Don't need it. What I need to get is my membership back and then an electric golf caddy, which is down on the wish list. You can see exactly what I'm talking about. Need to pick me up one of those, get my membership back, and I can start walking, lose some weight off my fat ass. Oh, it checked up beautifully. Oh, he's still got a possible tricky 5 or 6 foot putt left. Oh, this is going to be big. Hmm. He's on his way back. And he's on his way down. Well, some of these are only still 4-passenger cars, so I'm wondering if we should buy at least one more passenger car to finish them all off. But then we got 3 that only have 4. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah, he's only got 4, and this one's got 5. Yeah, because it's those palace cars. Good job, Colin. Xander Schauffele for birdie in his first career major. Oh, wow. Holy shit. I don't know if anyone's watching, but I'm thinking that's going to miss. It just lifts. It almost lipped out. Wow. How gut-wrenching would that have been if it had lipped out? Because he had some steam on that thing. I never let my head get like that, though. Look at the difference right here. I at least take my hat off for a little bit on the course, so I don't have that. I mean, granted, it could be dirt, too. There could be dirt, but still. Holy shit, that's bad. Why do you think I wear a hat? There's the Have a Day hat. Bob Does Sports represented. Oop, don't want to do that. Don't need YouTube yelling at me. F1 race today was good too. That was a good race at the end. Snooze fest to begin with, but wasn't really excited about the announcers. That would have been pretty epic, though, if Lando Norris came back and was able to win a second race in a row. You know, there's one mod on here that I still love, and it's this passenger info mod. Just hover over any car, and it tells you what's in the car, in that particular car, for the whole train, and even how you can see the percentage there, how full it is, and where the passengers are going. Love it. Uh-oh. There it goes. Computer just froze up for a second. I keep on thinking this is a passenger train. All right, I might just go ahead and sleep off the rest of the day. I could go get these 4 that are over here, but I'm not going to worry about them. Everyone else is good, so yeah. Sleep it off. All right. What did it say here? All right, we got 48 cars at West Bryson. We got 3, damn, $9,900. Ordered 3 cars, or 3 repair cars. Reputation went from 101 to 102. We got a whole bunch of tier 2 contracts now. All right. Let's get to work. All right, I am going to what are these? Oh, my map just did an update. Yeah, wait, what? It's showing 3 cars right here. I wonder if my map is just a little bugged out or something, because everything else lines up fine. No, it was Brooks Koepka that won last year. Okay. He's a live player. I think he was the first live player to win a PGA major after joining live. Yeah, something's not right here. All right, let's just get some stuff sorted out. I got stuff to move around here. Yeah. So we'll grab all that. I need to get him out of the way. I can't see. Oh, so that's what's the... To me, that seems like a glitch. If the car isn't there anymore... That's confusing as fuck.
Hello, motherfucker.
Tig, how you doing, man? Yeah, I know the cars disappear. Yeah, I figured that since they're not showing up here. But when I open up the map and how they're still there, that's a little trippy. All right. And that's it, right? Just those guys? Yeah. Uh-oh. I am okay. Back feels good. I feel good. Was a little conflicted on what to play today, but well, and the other thing I would be concerned about too is AI. Is the AI going to be like, oh, there's a car in front of me? I was watching Dave last night. He was doing ATS over in Nebraska. And of course, the AI on ATS is still window licking stupid. I think I might be burned out on this game already? Or have you've been playing a whole shitload without us? Yeah, I'm not burnt out on it yet. But I'm already getting to that procrastination mode where there's certain things I don't want to do because I know, one, it's going to be too time consuming and, you know, just too tedious, if you will. And the other thing that's annoying to me right now is as much as I talk up iRacing and how I want to get better with it, start doing enduros and things like that, I still just struggle to get behind the wheel and do something, you know? Then again, a lot of the series that I run are at tracks I don't really care for, but at the same time, if I'm going to be focusing more on iRacing this year, those tracks I don't like, I need to still learn. So, like Nürburgring right now, you know, I should just fucking bite the bullet and do it. Hellberry, blocked by an object. Construction Simulator and Hunter Call of the Wild. Yeah, you still love that ATS stuff. It's not even installed on my computer. Not even on it. I got half that and I already got burnt out on it. But then again, yeah, doing videos for it and everything. Yeah. And I drive in IRL. So what do you guys think of the new UI layout on everything? How do you guys feeling about that? Windows are, I don't think this one is, but this one's expandable now. So that's kind of cool. This one's not. I'm still getting used to this. The control UI. So 7 days to die. I've got 1862. All right, let me double check the passengers here. Yeah, I forgot about him. American Truck Simulator 1077. Which is kind of amazing I have that few given how much time I made videos and live streamed it. But at the same time, I also didn't play it a lot off camera. So everyone that was watching my videos and everything, and they were, you know, that was their number one game to play. For me, it wasn't. Nowhere close. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the UI when I was playing RO a month or two ago. Wasn't a fan of that one. They're trying to go, you know, it felt arcadish and just too old timey. It just wasn't working for me. Let's see what else here. Captain of Industry, 490 hours. ETS2, only 108. So here we go. Farm Sim 15, 729. Because I came into that about halfway through that release. 17, 1269. 19, 1390. And it'll be less for farms. Yeah, 22, only 309. Now, you want to talk about bad AI. 19 had a bad AI. You could be harvesting a field right alongside a road and the AI would stop. That's bad. Gold Rush, which is now called Gold Mining Simulator, only 14 and a half hours? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. See, too bad iRacing isn't linked with my iRacing UI. Because it says here on Steam, I only have 4.9 hours. Let's see. Planet Coaster is only 25? And Prison Architect's only 12.8? Yeah, something's not right with some of these. 387 in PUBG. Railroader is over 500. It's 510.8. Railroads Online, 232. And that's pretty much it. Wreckfest 184. Train Sim 2, 45. Train Sim World 2020, 30. And Train Sim World 3, 5 hours. It feels more than that because we streamed Train Sim World 3 more than a few times. 25, 24. Well, yeah, because you were just recently playing at 19. Mr. Carcass. That fucking sorry sack. But unheard of. Fucking sellout. What the hell possessed him to buy unheard of? Unheard of is only $50. I'm not gonna buy it. It's a sleazy fucking thing that they did, but yeah, it's only $50. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. For me, I don't give a fuck about everyone else. If they wanna pay all that, then whatever. I don't care. It does suck though, because they took off the free act because basically I know they've said somewhere else, so I'd have to look. But now when you look at the EOD or the EOD is gone. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Prepared to Die. EOD's been removed, so I don't know if we still get free access to all subsequent DLCs, but we already know that's a crock of shit. I've even thought about downloading Hell Let Loose again. It's been a minute since I've played that, so I'm sure changes have been made. Yeah, there's nothing there. So, what do we got? One Arlarka. And there's all the Robinsons. So, let's do... Why did it just resize itself? Leave it. I think it's safe to say, at least for now, Railroader has been basically promoted to the de facto game on the channel. Since I've been playing so much of it. But that most likely won't last too much longer, though. Given what we know is coming out here soon. Just the Pacifics. We've got a handful of Pacifics. It's all we really need, honestly. Could it be your browser? Because you're the only person that has issues.
You got knocked the fuck out!
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Be sure to scroll down a little bit, guys. There is a new extension box down there from Blurp. And there's also a couple of them in the channel points area as well that you guys can play. More will be added over the near future. There's also the new AI text-to-speech.
Emotional damage.
So you can use, you can type whatever you want and it will basically use that character's voice to say it. We've already done Samuel L. Jackson. Not that great. Gordon Ramsay, pretty on point. Yeah, I need to get him. I need to get him out of the way. See, it just resized itself again. I don't know why it's resizing itself. Oh, good. Let him sit there for a minute. I'll have to figure out why it's making that fart sound. I don't need that in front of the sound clip, though. All right, so he's hired. We're just going to send him over here. Yeah, he'll stop over there. So now I can get back to him. JB was here, and then I think he disappeared. $1,200 ton. No, the Pacifics, we own a few of them. 3 passengers and then 3 for freight, if I remember correctly, or 2 at least. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 for freight. And then 3 for passenger, right? No, 2 for passenger. I'm sorry. I think they're just fine for what we're doing here between Bryson, Alarka, and Silva. Damn, that's quite a few for Southern Chemical. Quite a few. Ha 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 ha. No, I don't think it's the rock star that's putting you to sleep. All right, slide on back. Come on, push that 1,500 tons. Put your ass into it. Yeah, I want to get around them. He's left Cochran. Yeah, he set the 40. Okay, good. Yeah, he's leaving right now. Of course he is. Well, you're going to have to wait there, home slice. Time to stop drinking rock stars and start drinking whiskey. I was watching History Channel and they were talking. It was the booze. What's it? Booze, bets, and sex that built America. And I didn't know. Turn of the century, I think it was. So we're talking 1900, 1890, 1910, in that area there. Back at that time in New York, contraceptives were illegal. I mean, I guess they were talking about condoms have been around since like 1400 or something, or the 14th century. And, you know, they were made out of all different, you know, materials like silk and whatever. But this guy at that time was using old sausage casings to make them. And I forget who it was. He was a commissioner or something. Mr. Moral High Horse. And they viewed Roman Empire. All right. So that's even before 1400. They mentioned it, but I didn't catch all of it. But, you know, they talked about the materials that they used and everything. And, yeah, the general thought is because if we allow condoms to be sold to the public, to be made and sold and everything, you know, it's going to raise the promiscuity and this, you know, whatever else. And so, you know, it was just going to make people in their minds have giant orgies in every street and corner and bar and every, you know, in the city. So they outlawed them. Which I find hilarious because in that time, they had said that it was estimated that 1 in 6 males in the city of New York visited prostitutes daily. 1 in 6. on a daily basis. So that's okay. I mean, prostitution was illegal. Don't get me wrong. It was illegal, but so many cops were on the take. And I think they had a number for that as well, but I don't remember what it was. But it was an insane amount of cops back then that were getting kickbacks to look the other way. It was just interesting to learn some of the stuff, because episode 1 had a little bit of that, a little bit of how Jack Daniels started, Budweiser. What was his name? Adolphus Bush. His father-in-law put him in charge of the brewery part of the company. And he's like, I don't even like beer. Well, they probably exercised that age-old Stefan doing it's all right. You know, I haven't experienced the whole repair part yet, but I know that's coming. We've got box cars out on order. So far, so good. A lot of it you're not going to probably notice right off the bat, but when stuff starts coming due to get repaired and overhauled, then that could be a headache. No does they exercise the age-old practice of pulling out. Ironically enough, that and common sense, two things that pretty much died around the same time. I failed that 3 times. Just one for me. Simply let themselves be cut. Not an exactly simple process 140 years ago. I know of 2 people that have had that done. And one was the father of a childhood friend. And then the other one is an actual friend of mine, I don't know, 8 years ago or something. And then he had to go and get it done again, supposedly because the wife got pregnant. But then, yeah, it came to light that she hadn't been exactly faithful, and suspicion arose that maybe it wasn't his in the first place. And he thought that too. Because he's like, wait a minute, I've been snipped. So what gives? But then he got it drilled into his head that, oh, well, it can grow back. It can reattach. So he took that and ran just to make himself sleep at night. All right, so we're going up the hill. That's going to go to... See that? Yeah, it didn't quite work out the way I thought it would. So I got to get looped around. Well, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So we'll flip that one. He'll come up to here, stop because of the switch. I'll unhook, come through, and push him up. And Bob's your uncle. How are we looking over here? We got traffic jam. That's why, right there. Yes and no. No dose. I don't look like either one of my parents. I'm the only one in my family with blonde hair, blue eyes. Because my aunt was blonde hair, blue eyed. So it runs in my mom's side of the DNA. Possibly my dad's as well, seeing he's Norwegian. Yeah, I don't know. That's just what he told himself. And then it was just a handful of years later. I think she was finally caught sneaking around or something like that, or she confessed to it. I don't remember the whole thing, but needless to say, they got divorced and she moved in with her biker boyfriend. So it was just sad to see because she basically alienated the two boys, wanted pretty much nothing to do with them. All right, I need to get this guy actually. Let's go have him handle some trees, some logs. All right, we got a little traffic jam in Cochrane coming up. This will allow some of this stuff here in the industrial area to maybe finish off as well. I was like, is that out of its... I thought it rolled too far forward. JB dropped all these off. This thing sounds weird as hell. When it gets up to speed, it almost has that sound like I am going way too fucking fast from what I was made to do. And then listen to this thing. It's like maxed the fuck out. If that was a diesel, it'd probably be wanting to put the pistons through the freaking hood. Just screaming. Does this say what the top speed on them are? No. It'd be nice if it did. It'd be nice if we had that information, like maybe recommended max pulling weight or whatever, and then max speed. Shit. I never stopped over here to drop off those Whittier cars. Son of a bitch. Mistakes were made. Welcome back, Stream Elements. All right. I got a little bit of time here. Yeah, I don't know about the control UI. I like it, but at the same time, I don't. Now, the Budweiser part of that show I was just mentioning was kind of interesting. I didn't know when Bush started shipping the beer nationwide, because they wanted to get out of just being in St. Louis. So they decided to ship the beer nationwide. Because I forget the numbers on that, but I think there was like 13,000 breweries or something like that. Because beer, there was, it didn't have a long shelf life. So it couldn't go long distances at that time. And so after he came up with his refrigeration car, which was the first one ever, he started doing that. But then I guess they found out that the bars and saloons and, you know, all these vendors that were buying it were cutting it. So they'd get the barrels of Budweiser, and then they'd cut it like 3 or 4 times, thin it down with water, so they can get more out of, you know, if you can take 1 barrel and cut it down 4 times to get 4 barrels, now you just got 4 barrels of beer for the price of 1. So that's when he came up with the whole bottling and pasteurization of the bottles and everything, to stop those scumbags from ripping them off and cutting his beer down with water. The guy was fucking smart. But what I didn't know is back in that time, you know, you were playing roulette if you decided to drink water from the well. You definitely weren't going to go and drink water from the river, because there could be a body sitting half-mile up and you don't know about it. You know, rivers were, you know, bathtubs, they were toilets, they were drainage for cities and all in small towns and everything else. So you didn't know what the hell was in the river. And so the only time you would drink water fresh from the ground was if you knew for sure it was a fresh spring. You could see, you know, where it came from. Otherwise, you never know what you're drinking. And so beer was basically the only way to safely drink liquids back in that time, because it ended up killing off a lot of the bacteria that would normally make you sick if it was just straight up water. Plus, beer also wasn't that strong, so it wouldn't get you drunk like it would drinking whiskey or bourbon or rum. So when the temperance movement was starting to kick off, they went after the hard alcohol, because that's what everyone was, you know, doing. And that's what everyone was getting drunk on. And they didn't go after beer, because they didn't see it as an evil thing yet. But I didn't know about that, with beer being the only basically safe way to drink liquids. I had no idea. Oh, they were tobacco and cigarettes was the other thing they were in the first and second episode they were talking about. You know, back in that time, you had no age restrictions on alcohol consumption. You had no restrictions on ages for tobacco. So you had like 70% of the population smoking pipes and cigars or dipping. And cigarettes were considered a feminine product. Guys didn't smoke cigarettes. You smoked a pipe, you stuck a wad of chew in your lip, or a cigar. So that episode is where they were following the start of Marlboro. And the guy was a traveling salesman for the family tobacco farm, and no one wanted to buy anything off of him. They already had their own suppliers and whatnot. And he ended up getting the idea off a factory worker. The guy's like, yeah, I've only got 2 minutes for my break. I don't want to spend that 2 minutes trying to, you know, just pack my pipe just to, you know, find out I can't smoke my pipe now because I got to go back to work. So something that was considered not manly ended up being mainstream and modernized, and they were kicking out like 200,000 cigarettes a day when they were making them. But they were showing photos of like 12-year-olds with big ass fucking stogies hanging out of their mouth and shit. Because even kids smoked. All right, we got that. Reverse. Do 20 up the hill. Let's kick him over there. Because we still got 2 cars on that track. And we got, what, 6? Yep. No, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over here. All right. Oh, yep, he's there. Get the passengers sorted out. Can't wait until that becomes automated. I don't know how long he's been there, but we'll kick him in the forward. Oh. All right. I forgot about this guy. You know, Friday night when my back was just killing me, it didn't help that the wife let Milo stay in the bed with us. And the whole fucking time he's like stretching out and everything. And instead of, you know, curling up into a little ball, he's like, oh, I'm going to stretch out here. And he happens to be facing right towards my legs and constantly trying to nut punch me. So yeah, Friday night sucked. I think I got 5.5 hours that night finally, and then last night I only got like 4.5 or 4 because the dogs woke me up at like 5:30 or something. I thought is anyone else having that issue where they know they've clicked on it, but it's not registering, doesn't change over? And I know it can't be me and a mouse because this is a still relatively new mouse. All right. Let's have him go up the center. And we'll stop him right there. In fact, let me double check my times now that it's after 7 o'clock. I don't know how this new dispatch guy is going to be when times change. Our old one would just send us a text. I don't know if this one's going to do the same. 640. You still paying attention, Kojak? Yeah, you get it too. Okay, so it's not me. That's what I wanted to make sure. Barely fighting off sleep. So that Lexi chick and her videos have been popping up on my recommended since, you know, I've watched a few of them. She's fucking annoying. Just hearing her talk. She's definitely got that California ditzy blonde sound to her, although she's Mexican. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's hot as hell. Yeah, I figured she was 21 or 22 or something like that, because I was just doing a little bit of the math, looking back at some of her old videos and when she got her license, and because she got it at 20, I think. But that was back in 22 or 23 or something. But oh yeah, I mean, she's totally got that voice. Yeah, unless you put one up this afternoon or something. But she's got like, oh my God, I had to wake up at 4:20 this morning and it's really hard. And then I had to get over here by 5:30 and they're not even ready. Like, oh my gosh. I might have noticed it. Yeah. She seems to drive pretty well. Like she has a knack for it, you know, a talent. But I mean, just hearing her talk, it's just shut up. Speak normal. Speak normal. God. Like, I had to get over here at 7 and they're not even ready for me. It's so scary. I got stung by a bee and I had to call my mom. It was really scary, guys. I mean, like, I'm not lying. No, I probably wouldn't either. Well, I knew something was coming. I knew something was coming from you. Something along the lines that would make her shut up. It was just a question of what's he going to say. No, they do things way different too where she's at. I mean, I can't even do that and post it on YouTube. No way in hell. Because I guarantee you one way or another, it'll get back to my company and that's it. I'm fired. But, you know, I'm hearing her. She's like, well, we're going to get loaded. And then I got to put my chute out. and then drop my tag. And I'm like, why would you do that? Now, her truck is newer than mine, but the system that she has, I don't think that's a McNillis drum. I've seen some trucks with the drum control lever, because she's got the regular little box on the back like I have. But instead of having drum control as a toggle switch on that box, she has that bigger box with the red knob on it. And same for inside the cab. She doesn't have a joystick. She's got a box down below off to the side with that lever that controls the drum. I've never seen nor operated one of those. And I don't think that's a McNillis system. So, but I have seen trucks that you can put your tag down, or you can leave your chute down while your tag goes down. She might. Kind of ditzy, hot Mexican California girl outside LA. It might be. And it looks like a lot of the concrete they use is more like chip mix or grout. I really haven't seen her do any pours that has a regular rock mix like we have. A lot of what she uses, and it's a lot of fucking pumps too. Holy shit. But a lot of what she pours is like a grout or chip mix. Yeah, a lot of pumps out there. But then again, I get it. I mean, are you going to want to wheelbarrow that shit all the way to the backyard of someone's house for their pool or something? No. But they're also not going to drop $4,000, you know, for 4 hours on a big pump truck. Because you don't rent pump trucks by the hour. You want to get a big pump truck out, you're paying for at least a 4. Even if he's only there and works for an hour and a half, 4 hours. That's the base minimum. But I mean, she's doing so much too. She's doing so much. She's back there clearing off the grate. Okay, fine. That helps out the guys. I get that. But then she's turning off the pump and throttling down and everything. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't know. That's not your responsibility. We don't do that shit. I mean, there's been only a handful of times where we've pumped into trailers like that, trailer pumps. But I never did anything, you know, if I was done or whatever. Usually there's someone there monitoring it as well. But no, I mean, it's just interesting to see how differently things get done in different parts of the country. As well as, I mean, not just, you know, different companies, but I get the feeling she isn't allowed to be doing what she's doing because, one, she never shows the name of her company. It's on the door. It doesn't come up. It always gets edited out. And then in one of the videos, she had to put a towel over the phone, over the camera, because someone came walking by. So something tells me that she's not supposed to be doing what she's doing. That's my gut feeling. So that one, is that a 2 or a 1? It's 2, so that's going up the hill. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, you look at that drum, there is definitely buildup on that drum. On those fins. And the hopper looks like shit. The chute, well, the chute, yeah, unless you bust out a brush. You know, that's got direct sunlight on it, so it's always gonna get coated. But yeah, she doesn't. There was one, I think it was today's video. She's up in the crow's nest, and it looks like there's the platform extends out past the railing, and I'm guessing for a super jug, and which is a liquid. It's a not plasticizer. Maybe that is the word. Basically, it's like adding water to concrete that makes it more flowable, more liquid consistency, but it doesn't reduce the strength that water will do to concrete. So anyway, she is stepping over the railing and straddling the railing so she could wash down more of her truck. If my safety people saw me doing that, my God, I would have my ass in a ring. Holy shit. You can also tell she's still new to concrete. And either A, she's not learning it, or B, she's not trying to. I don't know. I can sit outside my truck, and it takes at least a year. All right. Every newbie that gets into concrete and starts driving a truck generally takes upwards of a year for them to finally get a good grasp on the whole thing. And I don't think she's been there a year. Maybe she has, but she's running up and down the ladder multiple times to look inside her drum to see what the slump is. Whereas people that are paying attention can take their earbuds out of their fucking ears and listen to the drum. Slow it down, listen to the drum, and listen to the concrete on the inside. And that will tell, once you learn what equals what, the sound to what the slump is, you don't have to climb up that ladder anymore. Yeah, she does use acid a lot, which is not exact. I mean, she could be using a weaker acid. They could be cutting it down. It's California. I don't know. It could just be glorified dish soap for all we know. Mm-hmm. I can sit outside the truck and I can tell them, yeah, it sounds like it's a 3.5. And I'm usually close, within a half or so. I'm not that far off to where, oh yeah, it sounds like a 3 and it comes out a 6. So we're talking about a 3 being mashed potatoes with a decent amount of butter on it, and a 6 being half melted lumpy, well, no more than half melted, but just lumpy melted ice cream. Definitely a difference. I always go off the mashed potatoes kind of part with all that, because everyone knows mashed potatoes and the consistency of that, right? I don't even like mashed potatoes, and I know. Yeah, I don't, she's easy on the eyes. it's interesting to watch and see how that company as well as that industry out there works compared to mine. But at the same time, it's just like, oh my God. Every stereotype of that is out there about a woman from California and how they sound, you are you are fulfilling it. Oh yeah, I haven't watched every video, but oh no, we pour stuff over here. Contractors, some of them want it self-leveling. We did a pour for one of our regulars, and every single truck basically put in like 30 to 40 gallons of water for a driveway. It was coming out like a 6 or a 7. Now tomorrow, it'll be like a 1.5. Well, it's the road. Although I haven't quite figured out how we're going to be doing that, because it's it's a D-shaped part of a subdivision that's being expanded, and along the flat D side, the flat side of it, is the interstate. And it's not like there's a lot of room for us to be driving around. And so rumor was that we were going to be coming in, and I guess the belt truck was going to be right in the middle, and it was just going to pivot around and be the placer, dropping all that right in front of the paver that spreads it all out, smooths it, and brushes it, and does all that shit. So I don't know how tomorrow's going to go. Could be interesting. You know, I almost want to try a GoPro. And record stuff, but I doubt they'll still yell at me for it. I bet they will still, I doubt they will be okay with it. I bet they will still yell at me for it. Because with our company, if you are caught with your phone, it's immediate dismissal. That's what they say. They have the right to fire you. I don't think anyone has been fired over it. Not yet. But they've also looked the other way. So as long as you're not sitting above your wheel like this, and here comes safety or, you know, someone from Chicago or something, or even a manager, you're fine. I mean, the manager knows. He knows. Of course, he's going to play dumb about it if he's asked about it. But, you know, they give us just enough rope to hang ourselves. You guys know it's a rule. You can't have your cell phone with you at all in your truck. Leave it in your car. Leave it in your locker. But we're going to look the other way on this. But be sure, you better damn well know that if something happens and you've got that phone with you, you know the rule. Yeah, I doubt my company would even allow me to use a GoPro. I mean, I honestly wouldn't be against it. But that ain't gonna happen. Oh. Cracked back. Sometimes my back feels like the first Transformers movie or whatever, when they're transforming and you can see the plates in their metal backs just kind of locking into place and everything. That's how my back feels sometimes. Yesterday, although the back was feeling just fine, my hips felt like I was sitting in a child's chair for 8 hours. Felt like they were all just like smushed in from sitting in a chair that was too small for me. I actually thought about going and play golf on Saturday, but I'm like, yeah, I don't think I really want to push it after the pain I was in last night. Nah. No. I'm gonna sit here and lay on the couch for a few hours, and that's what I did, and I think that helped too. Yeah, I think I can get him down the hill and in over here before he leaves Whittier, so we'll be okay with that. And then I'll grab these and put them out to the yard. We got 2 ready to go over here, so I might as well grab those. Can I upgrade those yet? No, I already did, apparently. Ah, yeah, this was day 1. Okay. info. I think that's another problem I have is I've been sitting in these chairs for so long. Yes. I'm like, why is he slowing down? I hit 5. Go. All right, I'll have to come back for all these later. See what gets produced. One car ain't really worth it for me. All right, where's that inbound? Wilmot. All right, he's good. Oh. Make sure I got my alarm set. Nope. No, I have not. I have not seen it in their Discord anyway. On their, because I just leave it on modding news. Alina's map mod has been updated. Updates to remove the requirement of sawmill connection for the yard. I don't know if that's something we want to bring back or not, but what's it under? Because I'm not seeing anything. I mean, honestly, anything that helps automate the passenger service, I'm down for. It will switch the switches so they don't run into each other and keep you... and keep them so many stations apart and set them to refuel at certain areas. My main gripe is resetting the passenger station list. You know, when it gets to the end of the line, wherever we have it set up for, I don't care if it's Bryson or Lurka or Silva or wherever. You know, if we just want it to go from Bryson to Silva, set that route and it will go from point A to point B and any other stops in between. And then once it gets out to Silva, all right, this is the end of the line. So I'm going to reset the rest of the route that I have, automatically pick up all customers and reverse the locomotive and away I go. That's what I want. So far, we've got nothing like it. Oh, he's almost out. No, he's loading machine parts, yeah. Well, what's it under? What's the name of it? Welcome back. Oh, I might not have that. Yeah, I don't have the community resource option. I thinned out a lot of the channels. The real life basics mod, because we have to play it just like real life. Nah. All right, let me read this. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, where's the link? I wasn't seeing anything. Yeah, this is for true train nerds. That's what that's for. And I don't doubt that they're playing this game. I totally believe that there are people who are playing this game just like they would be running trains down at their local model railroading club. I really have no interest in running. I want it to be automatic. That's it. Let the AI handle it all. That's all I want. Set it and forget it. That's what I want. You know, stuff like that. That's for true train nerds that, you know, will nitpick over every little thing, you know, because it has to be just like it is in the real world. Hey, you know, if that's who people are, then, you know, whatever floats their boat. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that ain't me. That's all. I mean, fuck. I drive a truck. Did you see me drive a truck like you're supposed to when I did ATS? Fuck no. Did I follow the rules of the road? Fuck no. So if I did that in ATS, what the hell makes you think I'm gonna do anything like that in Railroader? I'm suddenly gonna be doing everything by the book? Why do you think I don't do flight sim? I would join a server and get banned right away. You did not call with the proper call sign, so get the fuck over it. Ban. This is a game. It's a game. Have they actually called this a simulator? I honestly haven't noticed if they actually call this a simulator or not. No, I've said it before because I've seen it griped about in their Discord. You know, having this map overlay like this, that's a big no-no for some. Being able to, you know, change your switches from here, oh, that's a paddling. That's a big no-no. No, we do not use interchange unchanged or unchained. I don't think it's been updated. I haven't looked in like a month or so, but the last time I did, it was like 2 months since it had been updated. So I know that's what I heard, but I still rather use this. Oh, they finally updated? Meh. I mean, we've got 3 very long tracks here. Do we need a 4th? By that time, we'll probably have we'll probably be using 2 different interchanges. Probably go back to Whittier as well. I mean, granted, Bryson's got a big interchange. That's a long interchange right there. Well, we got to get to that point where everything's tier 5. We got to get to that point. And we're still a ways away. Question is, do we go tier 5 before we get out to Andrews? Or do we stay with what we got and get everything to tier 5 here? Yeah, 99 on that one. Yeah, there's 500 that is down to, because it was already at like 92, but it's at 89. I'm not worried. 74 miles on him. Yeah. I'm fighting off the sleepies right now. The 4 hours is catching up to me. You know, let me stash these 3 cars in Bryson. He was just saying he's burnt out on the game already. And plus, keep in mind, you know, the games here will be changing up soon with 7 days and Satisfactory releasing the one, you know, coming out of alpha and going to 1.0, and my desire to still put more iRacing content on here. The rotation is gonna have to start here soon. Well, and I got to figure out the modlets. Right now, I just have War of the Walkers, and I was not really wanting to go with a full-blown mod pack. So I got to figure out modlets if I'm going to be doing any of that coming up here, which I was planning on starting this week. So we'll see what plays out and how it plays out. It might get pushed back. We'll see. I mean, I could start it tomorrow and then do iRacing on Wednesday and then 7 days again on Thursday. Open up the integration on Thursday, possibly. But I gotta figure out why individual modlets I've been adding aren't working. So nothing new, just 1.0 launch, and we never finish a build. No, we never do, because we spend so much time on it, and then something else comes out, and the attention shifts. So, and the other thing I was thinking about is doing a farm sim, rags to riches kind of thing. So, doing everything pretty much by the book. I think I talked about this the other night. So, you know, animals, hay, straw, doing all that shit. I might not do everything by the book the way farm sim thinks I need to do it with, you know, collecting rock out of the field and doing all that shit. But I mean, everything else, some, you know, a farmer might do, getting involved with that. So that would be a very long process. But it all depends on what else is going on. I'm still mulling that one over. The main thing that's got me holding back on that is, one, yes, I will get bored with it. And two, farm sim viewership is in the shit. It's in the shitter. So, you know, do I want to try to spend time on that when, you know, viewing numbers would be down anyway? Oh, I would too love to finish a build on Satisfactory. I would. But the problem there is, you know, if we jump back on that. No, I know. Yeah. Well, ATS has got a spike right now because of Nebraska. So there's been a spike there. But that's it. I don't pay attention in the community. I made that mistake with ATS, and it didn't do well for me. So, but as far, I'm just looking at, you know, viewer numbers on Twitch. I mean, it even seems like Dave is struggling right now because his viewer numbers are down. Because Farm Sim is just so dead. So I mean, there's different things. I mean, I know I'm not going to be on 7 days for a long time. You know, that's probably going to get a month of airtime, and then it's going to be on to something else. So then maybe Satisfactory rolls in. But there's no date on when either one of those are dropping, right? I know 7 days doesn't have a date yet. I thought I heard June was the target, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But basically what I'm trying to get across here is there's a lot coming up that I'd like to get into again. How long I stay on it is anyone's guess. The only thing I know that I want to make a mainstay is iRacing. But I can't be a Matt Malone or something like that and focus mainly on iRacing. So I've got to juggle that ball with another one, with another game, and see what plays out. Well, there, I would honestly put more faith into Satisfactory than 7 days. But with that being said, if 7 days has already got the notice out to bring on streamers for their release event, and they're already picking said streamers, I would and they're making announcement videos, I would venture to say we are roughly a month away from 7 days, if not less. I have not seen or looked for any of these announcement videos, so I don't know if there's a release date mentioned in them, or if it's just saying, if it's just a content creator saying, hey guys, I'm on the stream team for when 7 days comes out of alpha. I don't know. I haven't seen or heard. Neither have I gotten an email saying, hey, welcome to the stream team, which I honestly don't think I will. But like I said over there today, I'm not too concerned about it. 75 miles. Well, you know what? I think on all that, I'm going to wrap it up. I still need to get ready for work tomorrow, which means take a shower and all that shit and go to bed here soon so I can try to get a good night's sleep and catch up on what I didn't get over the last 2 nights. That way I'm not falling asleep as I'm rolling out with 500 yards of concrete for the 700-yard job we're doing. Hopefully back tomorrow. We'll see. It's up in the air depending on how long tomorrow goes. You don't need sleep. It's overrated. Yeah. Well, and the thing that sucks about this job, it's going to be like a 25-minute.
Losers always whine about their vest. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
If I ain't got no energy, I can't do that. We're looking at like a 40 to 50-minute turnaround just on the drive alone. So there's going to be a lot of drivers tied up in just this pour just because of how far we got to go. So wrapping it up now so I can go and get some shit done before I go to bed. And yeah, we'll see about tomorrow. Hopefully I can still play. Don't know what it'll be. It might be 7 days. It might be this. I doubt it'll be iRacing. It all depends on the timing. But hopefully we'll be back. And if not, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging. I'll see y'all then. Take it easy.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Bye, diddly eye. So long.
God bless you.
See ya. Bye.
Goodbye. Bye-bye, Homer.
Take care.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sayonara, dude.
So long.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm going. Take off.
Well, kids, that's our show for today. And now, in the words of Mr. Cole Porter, every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Every time we say goodbye.